Capricorn. It's your girl, Javy. Hi, Priestess. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer season 2021. Welcome to your shadow. Hello. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising for daily tarot readings. My website, my Instagram, justj_everything. And for other dope shit that I do, please check out my website, justjeverything.com. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your shadow season, your opposite. And being that it's Cancer and it's all feeling and intuition, I'm trying to only do important astrological notes so we can get right to the meat and potatoes of the message. But when I was diving into your energy, there is definitely something about deep cleaning, a plunge, clearing out clutter, cleansing your physical space, cleansing your emotional space, tending to your lawn or your grass, or tending to your environment, just like getting things in order, getting your home in order, but also getting your soul in order. It's time. And as I said that, I saw the Ace of Cups. So there is rejuvenation available to you once you get rid of the clutter and your hands can grab it. That full moon in Capricorn rocked that ass, eh? As it did everyone, honestly. I mean, it was really, I wrote full moon in Capricorn rocks your world so you can rock your future goals. Harsh lessons and tough love. And I did these notes a while ago. But that new moon in Cancer on July 9th is going to be different. And it's like all of your private shit gets addressed, or something revealed within your soul. Soul bloom is what I wrote. I love that, soul bloom. And there is something about, and that is actually could be like your garden is doing well, or something that you're growing is doing well, tending to your gardens, tending to your plants. But also like your proverbial garden, like let it be deeper than that. Let it not be some surface shit. And that could be something that's coming up too. Of course, it's your shadow season, it's Cancer season. It's gotta be deeper. There's something about like it. You may start wanting more. You may start wanting deeper. Like intensity is important. Heat, chemistry, deeper. It's Cancer, so like intimacy that may be a thing, and it feels even weird talking about it. I don't know. Either way, let your soul bloom. Let yourself want more. Allow yourself to feel deserving of more. Allow yourself to settle in to grander desires. With your ruling planet Saturn retrograde in Aquarius until October 10th. Life's gonna slow down a little bit. It's a long period of reflection. But like I said, rock in your world so you can rock future plans. Life slows down so you can reflect and make better choices. With it being retrograde in Aquarius, the house of friendship, community, innovation, humanitarianism, there is this kind of like clean slate, this kind of reset, especially like what I wrote is an overhaul in friend group, an overhaul in ways you innovate and engineer your life. So there is, the structure's gonna change, Capricorn, hydrate. The way it looks is going to change. The way you want things to look are going to change. The way you want things to feel is going to change. It's like you notice where you've been, it's interesting. Ooh! It's like you notice where you've been shining the light on the wrong areas, or you've been like wanting or requiring or reaching for like the wrong things, or there's something about shining a light in the wrong area. So you may have been highlighting something when it's just like your energy or the light really needing to be in a different direction. And that's going to manifest differently for all of you. It's just like your light, your headlamp gets refocused. There's like your mind, like even mining, like digging deeper, like, and it's just like where you're looking, your spotlight changes. This may manifest as your focus. You may be focusing on something different. But there is some adjusting to like where you're looking and your direction and your source of light. Your, like, you've got the dark mastered. So now it's tend to the light. Deep breath. As we ask for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer season 2021. Really? First card out, Justice, Death, Three of Pentacles. They all just kind of like slid out, and there's actually more than I need out here, but I'm going to Five of Swords, the Tower, Six of Cups, the Lovers. Okay, well, we'll just go ahead and keep all of these because clearly there's an abundance coming in on Cancer season. That's something I'm noticing is I normally only take 5 cards, but the willingness to accept more is coming in. The willingness to accept abundance may be something that's coming in. Still, and I was just going to say 2 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, and I'm going to leave it, but I started shuffling, it was still there. So, there is... I've got to stop doing that. First cards out being Justice and Death. It's like Cancer season starts with quite the transformation, Capricorn, quite the ending. For some of you, it's like you have to get the legal system involved to end something. Some of you may needing to go to court or something about something, or you're making a decision to take legal action on something. There may be something about inheritance coming in. Making sure that you're not legally bound at something. Justice is, there may be a huge ending with someone with heavy Libra or Taurus or Scorpio placements. Like big ending. This feels like fucking bang. Something may really, really hurt. Some of you may be dealing with actual death. Some of you may be dealing with some kind of transformation in the way that you communicate. I also feel like Justice being the first card out, Capricorn, you have been wronged in some way. It's just like you may be like or like brushing it off or like making light of it, but Justice comes out when like karma is at play, and the fates are deciding. It's like, what is the fairest option here? Because you've been wronged. There's been some injustice that maybe you've allowed that has got to stop and will be ending. Or it could send you down a really, really dark rabbit hole if you keep allowing some sort of toxic behavior or something like this. Maybe somebody with, Libra, Taurus, Scorpio, Two of Wands. Ooh, I just saw Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's definitely something going on with traveling. I feel like at the bottom of the reading, with being the Two of Wands, there is this need to make different life choices. And it even came up on the thing. Where was it? Saturn retrograde in Aquarius until October 10th. Slows down so that you can reflect and make better choices. There are 3 choice cards out, Capricorn. The first card out, Justice, is a decision card. It's like, yes, the jury is still out on something. There is a big decision, and it's something that you need to take your time. It's a big decision because it's going to be an ending of a chapter, a closing of a big door. This could be a divorce. This could be a breakup. This could be a separation. This could be moving in different directions, deciding to move somewhere else, deciding to move to a different state, or move to a different, like, actual just house or apartment, leveling up something. This is like an ending of a foundation. It's like the ending of a beginning of a foundation. There's just metamorphosis available to you, and this is really big. We're going to dive deep into it in the plunge. But I could keep going on just justice and death. There is some sort of injustice that I feel like you guys have tolerated that is coming to an end. And you not allowing certain behavior anymore. You being like, oh, hold up, I'm actually worth something. Skirt. Like, you may have to skirt some people and, like, some requests. I feel like because there's information, justice, clarity, the divine's just not going to let you keep getting played like that. It's not going to let you keep playing yourself like that. Saturn is not going to let you keep playing yourself like that. Pluto being retrograde in your sign is not going to keep letting you get played. It's not going to and getting played, but I mean, like the struggle, like getting, like making it so it's like hard. It's not, I don't mean getting played as in like someone's cheating on you or anything like that, but it's just like where you always are feeling like, fuck, man, like, had I listened to or had I done, it's just like that feeling of where you feel like you got played by the cosmos, by a person, by a job, by whatever, by the circumstance. It's just like, fuck. There is an ending that is coming, and it's just like whenever you choose to end it, the divine will meet you halfway and actually be like, all right, let's start a different path. And this different path looks like taking a look at the foundations that you're building and what it is that you're creating and who you're collaborating with. And there's definitely endings or cutting off or betrayals or shady business or something kind of sensed in regards to the collaboratory, like who you're collaborating with, who you're connecting with. Some of you feel like there is like lies or deceit, or you're also, some of you are fucking tired of having conversations like, we have to have a talk about it, or there's something about like, I'm tired of talking. I don't know if that's the thing for some of you, but that Mars and Leo, there's the Five of Swords with the Tower. It's just like, because the Tower shows up, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I love every one of you. But the Tower shows up. And I love every one of you because you are the highest octave of the builder. And it's like, whatever you want to build, you can fucking do it. You just need to, like, you can do it for yourself. And that is something that you have in common with the other malefic, Mars, Aries. It's just like, there is something about doing it for yourself, and then something about like trying to do it with a lot of people, or like collaborate or create something for people or build something up. It's like you can build, you can have the things. It just can't be built on unstable foundations. And whatever is built on unstable foundations or wishful thinking or built on anything but like hard work and intention and divine order, it's going to eventually crumble. And it's an opportunity for self-mastery, and that's what Mars is. And that's what that Aries energy is all about. Is about mastering your mastering yourself. There may be a moment where you're just like, fuck. And I don't know what that is. That's going to manifest for everybody differently. But for some of you, there's some kind of soulmate connection that's coming in. There may be definitely some kind of sudden interaction with someone with heavy Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo placements. There is there's healing done by way of effective communication, Capricorn, and it's just like whatever it is, there's something about like once you get closer to Leo season, there's a sweetness here. This looks like healing things, healing maybe past trauma, maybe healing childhood trauma. If some of you have children, there could be some sort of event that really helps you prioritize your kids and your family and love and relationships. But don't let it get this far. Don't let it get to this. And that's why Saturn is retrograde here in this sign. This, like, we're wiping the fucking slate clean so that you can really understand how to readjust your light, to reflect. Because now, like, this retrograde is a period of reflection. With it being reflection on restrictions, the ways that you've held yourself back, reflection in regards to discipline, the ways that you've structured your life, what you've worked for, reflection in the way that you have played the cards that you've been dealt and the karma that you've built up and invested in. That's something that's been big. It's like the karmic bill is coming due. And for some of you, if you choose to opt out of the fucking roller coaster, if you choose to opt out of the cycle, if you choose to change, if you choose to evolve, to grow, understand that you can have the rebirth without the death. And the death is going to cost you some friends. It's going to cost you some foundations. It's going to cost you some money. But better that it doesn't cost you a soulmate relationship. Better that it doesn't cost you someone that actually, loves you, or something that you actually love. Better that it doesn't cost you something with children, or like some kind of trauma to your children, or some sort of episode with like the kids, or sudden regression. I also feel like there is something that comes up where you guys, some Pluto retrograde in Capricorn is something about secrets getting revealed. Some of you, someone may have trusted something with you, or you may have entrusted something with someone, or vice versa. And you may say some shit to the wrong person. You may get angry and want to like call people out, or someone's secrets may slip out, or there may be you may be associating or building up something. You may find out something about people that you're building with or that you're growing with, or you're collaborating with, and you may have to, I feel like some of you work for corporations or working for yourself, and you're just like, oh shit, I can't have that associated with my brand, or oh shit, I can't have that associated with what I'm trying to create now. Fuck, I feel like I need to check the time. I don't know how long I've been talking, but there's a lot here. 20 minutes. All right, we're going to get into it in the plunge. I love you. Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising. Let's get into it. Please clarify justice for Cancer season. Yo, what feels unfair? Whatever feels unfair needs to fucking end. And you need to stop paying for it or contributing to it or enabling behavior, especially if it's someone with like that you've entrusted something with or that you're collaborating with. It's interesting. The Three of Pentacles, they're like the two people here, and then there are two people walking away. There may be, especially don't get involved in anything that feels shady. And if you and if you are feeling unsure and going back and forth about something, rather you just say no and take your time than build up something built on insincerity or wishful thinking or hoping that you would feel it, or just going or being polite or something of that nature. It's like, don't say anything that you don't fucking mean, and you won't build or contribute to tower moments. It's just like there is this certain kind of authenticity that's coming in or being revealed, and the authenticity, it's like now you can actually like say things or something. That's how it feels. This Five of Swords at the anyways, I'm supposed to be clarifying anyway. Okay. Justice. So what feels wrong? And understand that don't seek out revenge. The fairest decision will manifest. And there is something about cause and effect, karma, coming in. There may be an ending or a big ending or evolution with someone with heavy Libra, Taurus, or Scorpio placements. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please clarify justice. Cancer season 2021. Take a deep breath, because I know that may trigger something. There may just be something that you are being polite on, or you're, I don't know, I keep hearing like mental health, or you're trying to appease or be delicate because of someone's mental health, or maybe even because of your own mental health, and it's keeping you, whatever this is, you feel left out, or you're feeling abandoned, or it's like feeling excommunicated. Maybe you're excommunicating yourself. Some of you may be walking away from some sort of church or community or religion or family or trauma bonding situation, something that felt fucking miserable. Some situation, there is a decision to be made on something where you were taking the brunt of the storm, you were doing the most of the work, and it's just like, no mas. I want some fucking peace, some stability, some joy, some happiness, some fun. Some of you this is you getting out of like maybe it feels like a miserable like marriage or a miserable relationship or a miserable living situation or something of that nature. There is a decision about moving forward and ending something. And balance and cause and effect needs to be, some of you, the cause and effect is like you really being humble or humbled in some way. and being able to acknowledge like what maybe you're not receiving or giving yourself what it is that you need. Some of you, there is something about like endings. Please clarify the Death card for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's just like, don't fear the endings. Especially don't fear the endings just because it's the ending. And I know that, like, you guys are the fucking Capricorn. It's like, it's fucking Saturn. We get it. You're not really, there's not a lot that you fear. But this is a great card to get. Because something is transferring, transmuting, transitioning. And it's like, even how this card is under here, it's like whenever you let something go, there is stability, happiness, joy available to you. This also could be like the other side, or this rebirth could have something to do, or it could be some stability or something with someone with heavy Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements. Please clarify Death. So who do you want to become, Capricorn? What do you want your life to look like? Do you believe that you have the power to make different choices and collaborate with something that feels more aligned to you? And do you have the ability to build and collaborate with something that may really go against what you originally planned? This feels very sudden. This feels like I just heard drastic change. Ooh. But if you do it, going for the 3 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles, yeah. Some of you want to do something on your own. Some of you may want to live alone, or be alone, or be single. Some of you may be really doing a lot of shadow work, tending to and mounting and integrating the harsh lessons that you've learned. Interesting. Even looking at how Death and then the Knight of Pentacles, the white horse, and then the black horse, there is definitely balance coming in. The yin and the yang, divine balance between that masculine and the feminine. And that's actually something that is happening July 13th, when Venus and Mars, interesting, this is Venus in Virgo. So when Venus moves into Mars, even how I'm holding it and it looks in the camera angle, when Venus moves into Mars on July 13th, when Venus conjuncts Mars, but it's going to be Venus like moving towards that. Yes, there is that balance of the divine feminine masculine that's coming up and needing to be explored. And there is something about it's just like a higher level of a higher expression of the divine masculine and feminine than before. I do feel like, and I don't know how that manifests for all of you, but it's just like it can't be what it was before. Done with the old ways. What needs to be cut off? Please clarify the 5 of Swords. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Besides the fucking obvious. Obviously, there's something here. Whatever feels unfair. It may be something with, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio. Some transformation with people with heavy fire. I don't know. It's... Please clarify the 5. Please clarify the 5 of Swords. What does Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising need to cut out? Because there's something that you are in recovery from or need to recover from. something unfair that you need to recover from, or some kind of decision. Well, that flew. Oh, whoo! Definitely somebody with Scorpio placements. There is some sort of taking heed on the calling on your heart, or getting off the fence, or something feels shady. If it feels off, it fucking is. We got Pluto, Mars. So there's a lot of scorpionic energy going on here. So some of you, there's some of you maybe, this could be something with divination. This could be something with like honoring your spiritual gifts. This could be some sort of shadiness in the realm of like sexuality or partnership or temptation or arguments, fights, seeing people's like true colors. And this is the deliberation. So you deciding something, deciding about an ending or a transformation or a transmutation or a rebirth. And this is the verdict. The divine comes in, and the truth resounds so loud that it's undeniable, and it wakes up the dead or the numb parts within you. Any other messages for the Five of Swords? What else needs to be cut out? Capricorn, Sun, and Rising. And it may not even be like you cutting it out. Maybe these people or these things or these concepts are distancing themselves. Maybe they're walking away. Maybe there are things that are walking away that you need to recover from. What you're needing to cut out is putting in so much work. And the divine's already telling you, your intuition's already telling you what you need to stop putting so much work in, because you're burning yourself out. Be careful of accidents also. Slow the fuck down. Be careful of driving when you're mad, or moving when you're mad, or making new decisions when you're mad, or like creating new rules when you're mad, or responding. There is, just like Mars is in Leo's, a fire sign. So don't get it twisted. Tempers are hot. It's fucking hot outside. There's a fucking heat wave. Shit can pop off really, really quickly. So it's just like, make sure that you are honoring your intuitive like navigation system. And I feel like your power system is just like, I feel like I just saw like you, not that you're a robot, but I just saw like robotic kind of like power level, like maybe a video game where it's like power level 70%, energy level, like food, nutrition, like honor your levels and where you're at, and honor where you're depleted and where you're putting too much and what doesn't feel reciprocal. Pay attention to what is obviously like you're putting too much work in and you're not getting it back. Please clarify the Tower, because there is some sort of like big bang like coming in, and just like things may just be changing a little too fast for you. Sorry, I have the freaking deck spilled. Please clarify the Tower from Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm trying not to make this long, but there is something about a change of plan. A new chance to change your perspective. You may be experiencing some sort of upheaval, and I'm not surprised. This is your shadow season, Capricorn. It's like, clear this shit out. Let's clear out the skeletons in the fucking closet. So it's like, let it, whatever is built up, whatever is meant to crumble, just go ahead and let it fucking crumble, because look at what's on the other side of it. I'm trying to quickly get there. Please clarify the Tower. This change, it's like, let's see how far you've grown. Let's see if all of this upheaval and stuff, whoa, the Emperor, 2 Mars cards. It's like this change, it could be an opportunity for you to level the fuck up and achieve some real self-mastery. Look at it from a more detached version, a detached perspective. There's definitely some upheaval or some sudden change, and this isn't bad. This is like you getting your shit together in some way, or leveling up, or having some sort of something with your father, or an Aries, or a Scorpio. This Six of Cups is Sun and Scorpio here. Please clarify any messages for the Six of Cups. And whatever comes in and whatever changes, it's going to really change the way you receive love, the way you give love. Look at the way that you're giving love. Is it honoring? Is it attachment, or is it connection? Does it feel divine? The world. And this is a Capricorn or Aquarius. This is what I call a happy Cappy card. It's like the highest octave of Capricorn. You guys at the end of an era. And it's just like you get really structured. You level up. You, by way of discipline, you make order of this chaos. And it's like you make order of the chaos because you redirect the light. You change the spotlight. The lightning bolt comes in. And it helps you to see how you can stop starving yourself in some way. Or how you can start loving in a new way. And in a more holistic, healthy relationship, or some kind of opportunity or craft comes in that feels different. And it feels like something new. Please clarify the Lovers. Take a deep breath. This feels like an opt out of the roller coaster. Like you getting to experience some kind of merging, something that you love, something new that you need to take seriously. The Ten of Pentacles, and it can bring you money, something that's stable, that's grounded. But there's like an apology that's also maybe needed, or a new take on old love, and it's all going to be revealed to you because you're actually not doing this shit anymore. You're here now. Should you really take the time to let the light shine on your shadow, that light horse, dark horse? Should you look at the mirrors in your life? You could really level the fuck up and understand that you have everything that you need in order to really get to this. See, get the fuck out of here. It's like, start listening to your fucking self so you can already get what you know is for you. But you've got to figure out which one of these you're trying to be. You study both of you. You do whatever. Study both. Look up the energies of the devil in the world. Are you trying to be attached, dominant, controlled, have the power? Or are you trying to connect, to be guided? The divine masculine's gaze on the divine feminine, while the divine feminine, their gaze is on the divine. It's your choice. But there's some shit to heal and some faith to restore. So you've got to figure out which version of Capricorn you want to be, babe. I love you. You got this.